Okay. Everything should work now. I did get some mods. Can I actually see them? No. And I did enable some gift bags. No idea how well those work.
What's this? I think the giant can finally understand us, Quercus.
And I enabled this one.
It certainly took it long enough. I disagree, Quercus. It does not need to know about the coming of the great acorn spelling doom for us. Similarly, what happened with the night? No, it is enough for the creature to know that we are allowing it to accompany us so that it may act as our shield against the monsters. Dear me! Why, speak! Shield! What? A giant body, but no giant. Surely, even the tall folk know that beautiful and perfect they can't. But someday, the great oak? What? Some question. The great acorn will come. It will. What do you say, No, quite right. Rather, we must find a way to live together in peace, giant and squirrel. Although it would, perhaps the shield will let them know as much.
You can stay. Anyway, I made him invulnerable and shit with the mod.
The cat's
Same with the
eyes
cat.
are clouded and grey.
Oh. You can talk.
Your grift teaches you to bully others.
Yeah, what else? Failed undead.
Keep his name out your
They're sprint mods, so they're faster now.
Have your cud.
Basically nothing that should change the game too much, I hope.
This is not your business, long pig.
Don't let this moss muncher talk to you like that. Especially a cheapskate like this one.
An intense-looking man steps between the thug and the elf and rolls up his sleeves, revealing well-muscled and heavily scarred arms.
Just stand
the
aside,
soldier.
won't you, mate? This is no business of yours.
Lone wolves decide their own business.
The thug freezes in fear for a moment before shuffling back to the protection of his crony.
Pay up, elf. No one shorts griff. Especially not one of you.
Burrow looks you both up and down, sighs.
Ah, get out of here. Now, both of you.
The elf smiles and bows to you.
Follow me, before more of them trouble us.
Good.
There is a safe place.
Do you have? Nothing I need. Also looked at some more beginner guides for this game, as in what to get. Peppel obviously doesn't have to be taken now.
Ifan rolls his sleeves.
Good work there.
He stretches out one rough hand to shake yours. He grips your hand tight as a vice.
Say, you don't look all that busy now that we're safely on dry land. I've just got a small errand to run. And then I'll be looking to get the hell out of here.
He shrugs, looking off to the side.
Mercenaries. It's a job. My job. Everyone needs to make a
The
living.
little black cat trailing you hisses at him, hair raising a ridge along its back. Without batting an eyelid, the man rumbles a lupine growl. The cat hides behind your leg, mewling.
That's the truth. Why not help each other get out of here? The usual way. 2 heads are better than 1. And when push comes to shove, 4 fists are better than 2, right?
He grins.
So, before we hit the road, it's best if we decide battle strategies. Survival's my main priority. I'll use every trick in the book to keep us alive. But if a wayfarer's not what you're after, I've got other skills. What do you
I
need?
want... What do I want? Well, he's a summoner, which I don't necessarily need. Oh, fighter.
What good's an outlaw who can't command the shadows? I've dabbled enough to know I've an affinity for the darker arts. But I'm a quick learner. What's your preference?
A wizard
Sure.
would be good.
Think it up. We've got all
But
the
for
dexterous
now-
arts. What are you looking for exactly? A tapestry embroiderer?
I want someone with a bow, and I want someone with magic, so... Probably gonna get rid of the summon.
Sure. Think it up. What good's an outlaw who can't command the shadows? I've dabbled enough to know I've an affinity can do.
Wizard.
Onwards.
He scans the horizon.
Right you are.
Yeah, I'll probably get rid of the lizard. Also, he's annoying. Metal boots. With armor. Well then.
As you
Keep her
approach the
right.
blacksmith, you feel a bony hand on your arm. Fane leans in and whispers in your ear.
If it would be acceptable, I have an inquiry, and if it would not be acceptable, well, that would render this entire conversation rather awkward.
Fane approaches the blacksmith and quietly speaks to her. You can't overhear much. Fane's words are quiet, but you hear the blacksmith repeat, "Face Ripper," in shock.
What is it with creeps like you and Master Niles? I told him to slither back to his dungeon, and you can get too.
Fane backs away, scratching his head. It seems that didn't go as he'd expected. He is lost in thought, though. She must have said something he found. The cat's eyes are clouded and...
Leave the cat alone.
Amidst a crowd of screws, bolts, and scraps of...
Don't care. I'ma steal your shit. Hammer as well. That might be needed for other stuff. Who the fuck is looking here? Look somewhere else. Missing goods? You? Why the fuck do you want? Why does he want to know? Fucking asshole. Yeah, I don't exactly get how the sneaking works yet. We'll have to figure it out. How? Why? Fuck off. I don't get how the fucking stealing works. Shit. I kind of want the hammer and the nails, but obviously can't do that. So I'll just have to leave.
And what you after? I ain't.
She looks up.
You looking to buy something? Nothing of mine needs testing. Pay or walk. Just don't waste any more of my time. Found it in the scrap heap not so long ago. We used to know each other back in the day, you know. Never knew her to be much of a wrench head back in the day, but once she joined the Order, she's... Oh, I don't know. She was a sweet soul. Quiet. Loved her family. Always seemed strong as I recall, but people do change. don't they?
She nods once.
You looking to buy something? Or do you just want to waste my magic and metal, like most of
Ah.
Dallas's designs? Metal keeps it locked. Magic makes it work. That's all I know. For you? Hell no. That's for me to know, and you to get out of my face. All manner of things. Have a look.
Okay, what does she have? Elemental Totem, Farsight Infusion, Conjure Incarnate. That's for a summoner. Dimensional Bowl. Also summon. Here, have the golden bullshit. I guess this shit, it's not that good. First bow. Might have to give that to a magician. Those are hers. Oh, now there's stolen goods to sell. I see. Oh, that's interesting. I'll keep the rest. Magic, armor is good. Wrapped arm. We have nails. Nails are always needed for lockpicks. Wait, no, I have lockpick. I have one lockpick and that's more than enough. Right. Might need a repair hammer at some point. Well, let's leave before she notices the missing boots.
As you approach the unsmiling Magister, Ifan catches your arm and speaks.
I need to talk to this one for a few moments. Alone.
Ifan strides up to the Magister, speaking in a calm and controlled voice. Though you can't hear what he whispers, the Magister's face turns.
Don't! I'll give you the information. Here, just...
Ifan walks back to you, leaving the quivering wreck of a Magister behind. When he catches your eye,
Nice. Okay, what's that note, bro? Crumpled note. Just outside Fort Joy, 8 waits for the Silver Claw. Tell Ben Mess to seek a trader named Zaleskar at the lip of the swamps. He'll be waiting with smuggled weapon for his mission. Okay. That's good.
Ifan catches you looking over at him.
What?
He barks a laugh, then shakes his head sheepishly.
I wanted some information. That Magister wanted to negotiate. I negotiated. Oh, it's
Well
just
done.
practice. All in the way you set your jaw, lad. I'll teach. I only do it when it's necessary. And it was necessary back there. He wanted me to kill someone. I didn't want to kill them. Being a little impolite seemed the least bad option. That's
That
about
is
the
true.
size of it for me, all right. And now that we agree...
After reading the scrap of paper he took from the Magister, Ifan marks a spot.
Okay, fair. Do I get to talk to him now?
Natty old business, you. Move.
Fuck off.
Enjoy
What an
your
arsehole.
stay.
Okay, we can't go in there.
The Magister stared.
The Divine is dead. The Bishop is all we have left. I don't question the Bishop. He and Dallas would do...
She pauses for several.
I do wish Alexander would ascend sooner rather than later. They say his powers are not developing as they should. They blame the Voidwoken. But we need his powers to develop so that he may back... It's quite the pickle. I wish it every night. More than anything. Oh, yes. Only a week or two before it will. But who didn't then? He was driving the Black Ring back. I put my faith in the Bishop. Reminds me of his father. And what he said has been...
So far, yes.
Go on.
Okay. Dog.
Collar, on, sauce, gone, go!
Okay. Rats! Yes! There's rats!
Say, do all lizards smell like oranges, or is it just that crazy fellow with the pointy tail?
Which one? You must have noticed her boots gone missing.
I saw what you did there, convincing Burrow not to lay the law down on that elf. Why do you want to help one of them? Then you're in the wrong place. We run this joint, Griff's people, and we don't cozy up to oddballs.
Well, I don't give a shit. Fuck you.
Bloody cavies. Too big for their boots, as usual. They ought to keep, you know.
Elves, dwarves, lizards, bruh. Fuck off.
Bow your head, please! If we chant the endless prayer, the next divine will ascend! Haven't you heard? Bishop Alexander, the divine's own son, is God-woken. He will ascend, he will protect us. Do not doubt that he will come into his powers at any moment.
Hey, I know you.
Losa, the dark-eyed jokester you met aboard the ship, waves enthusiastically.
Back then I was... you. Nothing like a nice tentacle slap across the moor to set the tone for the week, eh? How'd you escape? Me too. Did you hear something? When you were in the water, I mean. No. I mean, not more unusual than usual. It's...
Losa's voice catches in her throat. The joy drains from her face. Her eyes lose focus. She is stock-still, waxy-skinned, her eyes dark. Greyish-black veins run from her eyes. Her head snaps to you mechanically, and her eyes lock with yours. Dark pupils dilated in light suddenly flashes back.
Is she
into her
okay?
face. The grey veins drain to pinkish flesh, and her...
Anyway, what were we talking about? Ah, it's nothing really. It's just... I'm just a bit... well, a bit... hospitable? Put it like this. You've never been a host, I bet. That's because you're an infested clump of leaves on the side of the road. That ain't bad, though. I'd give just about any... But I'm a roadside inn. Red door, flowers out front, friendly lady at the door beckoning you in for half price. Like a goddamn gold star inn for the disembodied.
Yeah, what are you hosting?
Now, isn't that just the question of the hour? I can't be sure just yet. I'll be surprised if it's a demon. Definitely not a sprite either. May. So, how are you enjoying the joy? Yeah, same story here. So, you want to check this place out together? Strength in numbers and all that.
Yeah, sure.
It does, right? Before we head out, I've got more than a few tricks. Lately, I've been into the enchanting arts, but I can shoot, slash, summon, steal. Sounds fine. So, yeah? Hey, wait a sec. It looks like you have all the company you need. Till then.
Where do you leave them, though? There's got to be a way to leave them somewhere.
The divine himself, Lucian. Shrine's turned into a memorial, it seems.
The shrine depicts Lucian the Divine, avatar of the 7 gods. A low, resonant vibration hum. Your knees buckle. The hum grows loud.
Oh, airports. Cool. In that case, it's probably best to... Where is it? Auto sort. Can I not do it by weight? Sort by weight. Yes. Oh. I guess I forgot to pick it up. Well, can't leave a barrel here then. Because barrels can apparently be used for crafting. Farah. I'd like the elf.
A fella can't hear himself think with all this racket. Day and night, you hear that, Farah? You got to cut that out. What's happened to ya? Aye, she needs help, but none that I can give. Mad as a cooker, that one, and twice as loud. Distraught don't even begin to cover it. She's hollering after that child of hers, killed by a void woken she was. Been dead, and there ain't no amount of hollering that...
Mummy's right here. Please, please, you must help me. No one here will... She was here. I'm sick with worry. Completely sick. And no one in this damn camp will lift a finger to help me find her. Yes, of course. Here, you should take it with you. When you find her, give her the doll and tell her, Mummy says this is for her little chicken, and it's time to come home.
She soaks up a steady...
She ought to come with you then. She ought to follow you back to me. This place turns people cold. Cold and wicked. That fellow Jethro, you are an angel.
Okay,
Where
so she is looking for her daughter. Said that. You? Water barrel. That's the one I need. Well, I still need poison and fire and... Oh, I think that's all of them. So there we go. Leave it at the teleport point and now you can craft shit with it, I think. Or something like that. No.
Oh, I don't feel so good.
How exactly do you... Ah, combine with. Then you can put shit in there and craft.
I'm not mad, darling. I'm not mad. Sweetheart?
She's gone, Farah. Gone!
I don't think I ain't watching. That's your fifth blue chest.
You there?
Fucking talk to me.
I'm looking for an inmate. He wears a large bronze ring with a dragon stamped into it. Have you seen him? Useless. It is a very important matter that I locate this Migo.
Ego, okay.
Looky here, mates. A fresh face. We love fresh face. Why don't you join us in a round of cards? First hands on the house.
Sure.
Chuff to you, Chief. Here are your cards.
You glance at your hand. 2 purple monarchs. A hard hand to beat.
Quite the hand, Freshy. Unfortunately, 2 is less than 5, and that's how many purples I've got. I reckon that makes me the winner. I'll be having your fee then. Blaming a bloke you just met for your misfortune, are ya? Ease off, or I'll go ahead and double what you owe. Well, you've heard of it now, ain't ya? Go on then, Freshy. Turn 'em out. We'll see about that, Freshy.
Well, I'll beat you up.